So I should just put the mask on while I walk from here to the podium and then take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi! Lucky to make it here alive. We have updated numbers on the infection fatality rate for COVID-19 directly from the CDC. The viral weather outside has never been deadlier, but before we get to our regularly scheduled pandemic update, I'd like to begin by reminding you that trillions of people have died. And I tell you this so you'll be in a fearful state, and therefore it'll be much easier to manipulate you into believing everything I say after this point. Is everyone afraid? Good. Before we get to the most updated infection fatality rates for COVID-19, just to give you a reference point, take a look at the flu. It has an infection fatality rate of 0.1%. Says who? Your most trusted health advisor, Anthony Fauci, in the New England Journal of Medicine. Now the updated infection fatality rates for COVID-19 just released by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention are as follows. For 0 to 19 years old, it's 0.00003%. For ages 20 to 49, it's 0.0002%. For ages 50 to 69, it's 0.005%. And for ages 70 and up, it's 0.054%. And now compare it again to that of the flu with an infection fatality rate of 0.1%. With these COVID-19 numbers being side by side with the flu, which is higher? I don't know. The science isn't back on it yet. If you accidentally thought for yourself, you'd realize the current COVID-19 death count is many times less than the original predictions that were used to justify the lockdowns. But when you look at the numbers, let's not do the math, because we've got an election coming up. So what's the solution to these drastically low death rates? Longer lockdowns, celebrate face coverings, adult diapers, and more intense social distancing practices. Like, we'll be removing fetuses from their mother's womb and placing them in social distancing protective aquariums. We're finding it's too dangerous letting them be in close proximity, so it's for their protection.
We're not doing that one yet.
Oh, we're not doing that one yet. Well, if you give us an inch, we'll take a mile. But we'll take that mile inch by inch, so you hopefully won't notice. In conclusion, there's a question raised by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Do pandemics disappear when mortalities cease? Or when it's no longer in the media's financial interest to frighten and shame the public? Well, that's such a great question, we'll be happy to censor any attempt to answer it for your protection. Well, that's it, folks. Please stay tuned for future updates, and remember, be terrified and cover your identity. Yes, you will!